Heyo, UbaG4mer back here, and welcome to vlog 3, how it all began. Let's get into the video. UbaG4mer back here. Okay, seeing this, I'm on YouTube now. I'm uploading stuff, getting in happy mood sometimes. Just kidding. Okay, I might as well start talking a bit about myself, so you're not like trying to meet me halfway and me not even knowing a thing about it. So I don't meet you halfway. If you get what I mean. Okay, so no names, no addresses, no locations are going to be included in this video, just so we can get that clear. Okay, might as well start. I was born and grew up in a small town in the United Kingdom. I don't remember much about when I was younger, like anybody would say. I do remember a few things, so I remember, well, not remember, but my mum told us when on my first Christmas, my dad came, dropped all my presents off, and then left, and we never saw him ever again. And really, this might sound harsh, but I really don't care. He could be in prison for all I care. Yeah, but yeah. I remember when I was about 3. I thought it'd be hilarious to decide to go try and cut, try you know, plastic dinosaurs that you get kids, right? Well, I thought it'd be funny to take a razor and take one of those toys, try and cut it to peel all the plastic off, but no, it slipped and cut my fingers, and it was these two here. And I remember that as clear as day because it hurt like hell. Okay, right, let's get forward to a couple more years later. When I was about 8, I don't, from 3 to 8, I don't really remember much else. Well, I remember one or two things, but I'm not going to say it on camera, because they're not exactly very appropriate. Okay, so when I was about 8, we decided that, well, my mum and I decided that we couldn't live in that small town anymore, because it was starting to, too much criminality was happening around there. There was people's cars getting nicked, there was odd occasional murder. You'd be surprised that that actually happens in the United Kingdom. Yeah. So we decided to move to a bigger town, like a long way away from that place. So from being about 7.5 to 8 to being 13, which is I am now. Yeah, we've been living in that town. So let's just get now. Right. First house we ever moved into in that small town. I did a couple of stupid things like all kids do. Like I ended up fracturing my foot by kicking it up a banister. I ended up I ended up falling down the stairs 3 times, which hurt like hell. I did stupid things like this is actually one thing. When I was coming to the end of my first school, moving on to school years, I actually took a metal piece of an old Hoover and twatted off a brick wall, and a bit of the metal actually came and hit me in the eye. There, right there. The mark's not there anymore. Okay, so let's move back on to the main subject of the story. When we moved into that small town, I'd already done year 1 of school, so that was I went to a primary school in our previous hometown. After that, I got put into a first school. I didn't really like it that much, but then again, who likes school? They would all like school. You tell me one kid on this planet that enjoys school to his bleeding heart. And if the day I find out who that kid is, I will go crazy. Anyway, so I got put into this first school. The head teacher, like the head of that school, my mum and her didn't really get along because I've got a few mental problems, and the head of that school didn't agree with it. She just said, "Oh no, his behaviour is just because he's normal." Yeah, whatever. But I'm not going to talk about any mental capabilities. Yeah. So after that, I did year 2, 3, and 4 at that school. I hated it. Hate. 3 words. Okay, so then after that, I ended up going to the middle school. I did 2 years there, 5 and 6. Then I got kicked out at the end of 6 because I was, well, as they would say, bad behaved. I was literally bullying kids all the time. I was doing stuff stupid. But really, now when I look back at it, it was just unnecessary anyway. I don't see the point of why I did all that stuff. If I could go back in time, I'd change it. Yep, I would. Yeah. But after that, I got sent to this place called a pupil referral unit. It wasn't like a boarding school or anything. It was just like a school for special kids, like special people. Like for example, somebody with like deep depression, like people with mental brain capabilities, like people that's got short-term memory loss and all that. Just people like that, ADHD, autism. Let's not talk about that because some people might not approve of it. Yeah, so I was there for a year and a half. A year and a half of sheer madness. For example, there was one kid who was inclined to shove my head through a window and strangle me to death every minute every minute of every day of that time. Apart from when he couldn't be bothered. But then again, there was times where I wanted to shove somebody's head through a window. Which I did. Then again, come back to yard, I would wish I didn't. So, what difference does it make? What's next? Yeah, after that, once I left there, they couldn't find me any placement in any educational forum at all. So, all this time I've been sitting at home doing, like, playing my video games, thinking of stuff to do, not involving myself in any education at all, because that is just hilarious. Like, if I remember correctly, all the time that I was at the pupil referral unit, it didn't actually class as me getting full education, so you might as well say I was off for about 2.5 years. Well, apparently I was out of education for about 2.5 years. And that was 2.5 years of awesome. Yeah. So after that, all that time, the months passed by, I started to get bored. But whilst I was at the pupil referral unit, I met 2 kids. 2 kids who became big friends of me and actually gave me the courage to start YouTube and start doing what I do now. So basically with them, we decided, okay, we were all going to create a YouTube channel. And one of my friends created a YouTube channel called MC Minor. Me, I created one called Ginger Ninja 720, because of course my hair's ginger, and it's my signature hair. Anyway, And as of the third kid, he didn't create one. He didn't make one. He just expected us to include him in our videos. We did, only because of one reason. That's because we started a YouTube series. Until the school decided to put a ban into it. Well, put an end to it, because apparently it was going against the terms of service for the school itself. Apparently, you're not allowed to include another child's face into any sort of screensaver. Apparently, you're not allowed to actually include somebody's face into a video or photo without the parents' consent. Yeah, so MC's, no, not MC's, the other kid's mother decided to contact the school and tell them to put an end to the series, or else she was gonna. You get where I'm going at. Yeah. So after that, we'll go back to the part where I got shipped out of education, which is awesome. Yeah. Sometime this September, I think. I remember somebody saying they were going to try and put us back in education. Damn it. Damn. Damn. Yeah, but at least I've had a good run of 2.5 years out of it. So, after that, I've just been doing stuff at home until this, till I started to do YouTube again. I mean, I used to have specific equipment for YouTube stuff which could record HD quality on screen, but well, not like not like fully, but it would record it just like any other ordinary person's. But the point is, I didn't really use it that often. Wish I used it when I had the freaking chance. So after that, I got rid of it because my YouTube channel went down. But now we are back. We are back on YouTube once again. He's a new era of power. Oh, why do I have to be weird in all my videos? Then again, if you're not happy, you never will be. Power! Alright, I'm probably gonna end this video now because really that was it. I went from my dad being a total dick, leaving me at basically 1-year-old, up to now doing videos for YouTube and making myself look stupid and cool at the same time whilst doing it. Alright. See, I'll catch you guys later.